I am Stephanie Reed, and community means everything to me. I'm a mother first, I'm a minister, and an anti-violence advocate. For over 20 years, I volunteered at Westchester Correctional Facility in Valhalla, New York. I never imagined that I would go back to that same jail for my son. My son has a murder charge of 17 to life. I raised my son up in White Plains, New York. Family, cousins, in the church, play the drums, helping with different activities at the church, helping with different things that was going on. He worked with our family business. He has a passion for music. So when he worked, he sometimes worked with his uncles, D and Y Dean of Rough Riders. When Miquan was 25, K2, as some would call a synthetic marijuana, was just becoming widespread. How many of us know about that? Everybody. Okay. As a mother, I was lost. And I like to be in control. And I had no control in this situation. After his arrest, he was taken to the hospital. Why? Because he tried to kill himself once he was coming out the hide and learning what he had done. He was found guilty. He said he was guilty. There was no one else around. It was a definite. He wanted to take responsibility. He was okay with it. When we got to court, it started out with 25 years to life. He wanted to take it to trial, not because he didn't want to say that he admitted that he done it. He wanted to take it to trial because we want to get the life sentence off the end. Didn't happen. Anybody that knows the murder charges the lowest you could go is 15 years. So he got 17 to life. Like so many families, we didn't realize or understood the system. He was being asked to spend more years in prison than he spent on the earth. In the end, Miquan took the plea, 17 to life. He didn't want to take our family as well as her family through a long trial. Now Miquan has been in jail for a decade. Every time I saw that prison number come up on my phone, I had no idea if that was going to be the institute telling me he passed away, some of his friends calling me and telling me that he got stabbed or killed, or him calling me saying, "Mommy, I don't want to live." Right. Miquan has grown. He's grown in his faith. He earned business certificates. He works in the jail. He wants to start a fitness and a clothing line to help those that are in prison. He wants to come home and work with me and do the anti-violence work. But the system doesn't make room for that. So many prisons he's been to don't have programs, don't have work. That's why we, on my notes it says I, but that's why we are fighting for communities, not cages. Communities, not cages. Somebody say the Marvin Mayfield bill. The Marvin Mayfield bill. The judge who sentenced my son would have been able to consider the fact that Miquan was under the influence of a drug that caused him to act crazy. Somebody say, second look at. Second look at. Miquan could apply to go before a judge today and show who he's become. He could show his work, his remorse, his transformation, and the judge could consider what we now know about K2 that we didn't fully understand over 10 years ago. Somebody say the Earned Time Act. Earned Time Act. Miquan could take some more programs and earn his way home. He could find purpose instead of punishment. Purpose instead of punishment. And it would give me some small comfort, because we know that the prisons that incentivize people to participate in programs are safer for everyone inside. To all the other women, all the other mothers like me, I want you to know that you're not alone. There are over 33,000 people in New York State's prison. That means tens of thousands of mothers, mostly black and brown, are walking around with this hole in their heart. I know what it's like to carry that weight of what your child has done. I know what it's like to feel a need to give back, to be atoned, and to try to make something right out of something that can never be undone. I carry deep grief for what happened, deep empathy for his girlfriend's family. There was a time when I felt so much shame. Other mothers would talk about their children, college, starting their careers, starting their families, and I would sit there not knowing how to speak my own truth. So on today, to every legislator in this state, listen to the mothers. Listen to the families. We're not asking for pity. We're just asking for change. Community, not cases. Community, not cases. And I thank God for my Rough Rider families. Rough Riders, you know.